Hey, okay, view number 2 for Sunflower Week. I am going to be doing one whole side with the sunflowers coming down off. So, using the same palette I used yesterday. I know some of you guys, well, some of you guys didn't see yesterday's because you don't belong to that tier. But anyways, it was a view backwards to, here, just pull it down for you. This was yesterday's. So it was a view from behind, and it was really colorful. It's really hard to see, but there you go. It's a view from behind. So this week, or today, put that away so I don't muck it up. I really like that one. It was super messy. So this time we're going to do a view from the front, but only a corner of it. Just there, and with all the petals coming down over here. So we're going to start off with our lightest colors because I don't want to have to be adding white to my sunflower petals because of the dark stuff, because you know that yellow is really transparent. So you are going to need yellow and blue if you need to make green. Oh, wait a minute. We're not making green. You don't even need the blue. So you're going to need yellow, black, red, white, maybe some purple. You can have brown if you want to have some brown. I don't have any brown, so I'm going to be doing mine in just black. So saving colors. I'm not even going to get my canvas wet. Is that crazy? Yes, it is crazy. So here you go. You've got straight on yellow. I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to move it over to this other puddle here and take just a touch of red. And that's going to turn this deeper kind of an orangey color. And I'm going to make an imaginary circle here. You can take an ice cream lid or a pot lid or something, and you can make your half circle that way. Or you can freehand it because this is just a messy version of it. We are going to totally be covering it up somewhat. So I'm going to say I'm going to just step in front here a little bit just so it looks a little rounder. So it's going to be covered in brown or black afterwards. So there you go. That's all going to be dark. Maybe it can be come in even more. But whatever's there, that's going to be dark. So here's what I'm doing. I'm just going to take thinly here, and I'm going to come out wide. I'm going to make those kind of petals. Let's say it's going right from here though, okay? And with the paint being as marbly as it is, like I'm not really blending this out too much. Then you're getting all the little streaks and messed up pieces, in here already. So if you want to change it up every time, add a little more, teeny bit more red, mess it up so that when you have your next petal, and make sure you're doing them kind of like a clock as I go. They can overlap each other a little bit. Sorry. Now that one's like super orange. But you can definitely tell. And then when you go to mix it in, run it off the page. You don't have to make it even. When you mix it in, see all the little streaks and stuff? Half the battle right there. I'm going to take a little more yellow and put it into the pile. Messy in the plate, messy on your brush, will be messy on here. And here I'm going to go there and come out this way. There's going to have to be a little bit of separation. So you can't see anything here. Now, some of you may run across this. So here's what I suggest. Take just a touch of red on your brush, just a touch. Hardly even see any paint on that. Figure out where that one started. Give her one of these. Little red streak in there. Boom. There's that petal. And now, see when you do that, this one actually looks like it's tucked in behind somehow, right? So just, oh, I got paint in my on my cord because I just put my dish on my cord. Should be on top of it. Wait, let's zip around the whole thing. So just kind of make them. You can make them with spaces if you want, all the way through. Like spaces like that is what I'm saying. And then we can make different colored ones. You can keep turning your plate, your painting around so that it always looks like it's going around on the right angle. That also helps. So like here, now I'm here, so that I'm always doing the same sort of angle on my canvas, but when I flip it up straight, it's not the same angle at all. Yeah. So you kind of get where it's coming from. Now we've got to make different ones to go inside of here, just so that it looks separated. So I'm going to add a little more red to the mixture, and I'm going to throw one in here. That's red. Keep it on that kind of a roundish. There. Just so we have some separation. Just so that, oh crap. I've got to lift that up. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love sunflowers. I like that you guys suggested. I thought maybe we were getting tired of sunflowers, but we're not. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty stinking happy. Let me throw one in here. I'm gonna throw one up in here. Cover that space. Ooh, too red. More yellow. Sorry, I'm mixing as I'm talking to you guys. So, well, yeah. See how red that got? No big deal. I'm gonna put a really red one here too. And pretty soon, all these colors are going to disappear. Doesn't matter how neat that is in there, you guys. See how they're coming across like that? Doesn't matter. It's all going to be dark in there. So I think that I have enough of that color. So I'm going to add more yellow. More yellow. And I'm going to go in here. Maybe there's just a yellow one sneaking in behind here. Maybe there's a yellow one sneaking in here. First of all, that's way too orange. That's way too orange for me. Changing my petals. Different petal there. And straight on yellow in here. So straight yellow down through there. Okay, so I got no more white showing through here. That's what I want. Okay, now I want to separate all these, and I think I get a better look at it if I'm sideways. Too much red on here. Get rid of my red. Clean my brush right off so there's no red in it. Kind of hard to do. All right, so straight yellow. And I'm going to have, there's too much of this going on. So let that dry, I guess. like the streaks in here. Got good separation in all of these. Want that one to be more yellow. I'm going to go in there with some straight white here, because I want a petal there. And this one should be more like that. And that one should be more, just a little more rounded, because they were starting to look flat. And this one needs to be a little rounder here, a little lighter yellow. Two, oopsie. 2, red. I don't like the red, so I'm adding white right now. Green got in there. If I add a little bit of white right now, then I can go over it with some yellow after I blow dry it. Okay, flipping this over so you guys can see again. So now everything's got its own separation. Okay, just a quick dry on that white part, and then I'm going to go over with some straight yellow. Then I'm going to add some purple. Yeah, go crazy. Straight big blobs of yellow going over this. There you go. Now I got a little bit more yellow showing up in there. Same up here. And a little more in there. That took away some of the redness. There was just a little bit too much red in some of this. So now, if you want to go crazy, we did this on the last one and it looked really good. I'm just using my little brush and I'm going to go into the purple. This purple here. If you guys don't have it, Artist Loft, it's the violet one. It's like 20 bucks for one of these. Last you a very, very long time. So here's what you want to do. You want to find like your petals and just sort of separate them a little bit with the purple. If you mess around with the purple and just go back and forth and streak through here, it will turn like a little bit of a brownie color, which is perfect. Doesn't need to be so prominent, but it's cool that it is. If you're going to see reds and oranges and yellows and a little bit of purple. And then here, let's separate this one here like that. A little more on that one. Now it doesn't look like one mass of like here, where's the petals, where's not the petals. So you see that there's these ones here that come around. Put some purple on there. This one comes around here like this, and this one comes down over like this. So this one's really something that's behind. Kind of looks that way to me. Anyway, so just start putting little purple lines in here and there. Purple. Who'd have thought, eh? I like purple. I like the purple in sunflowers. So I see a petal here. Just up on the edge. I see a petal here. Nice paint on there. Can you see that one? See that petal? Now everything there looks like it's backfired. You don't have to put marks in all of them. You can tell that they're behind there. If your purple's too prominent, just take some of your yellow stuff that you have, stick it on there, go over that purple just to bring it back to life, and then you'll be able to move it around a little bit. My paint's pretty thick, pretty wet, so I can go over top of it a little bit. If you add a little bit more yellow, it just gives you a little more to work with and push around so that your lines aren't so darn perfect, because who wants perfect? Who really wants to be perfect? So I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Let's see. I see a petal here. Let's see, coming out that way a bit. Two straight on purple. Grab some more yellow. You guys can see that, right? It's a little too purple. Take a little yellow, put it on top, kick it back a bit. If it gets to be too purple, don't worry about it. Just add more paint over top of it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna bring this down so it's closer. Oh, it looks even good sideways. Back to purple. Okay. To go back over with a little bit more yellow because I made these ones super dark, so I was going fast to get it all on there. Put a yellow, bring it on there, move some of that now what is brown, not so much purple, because I don't like straight lines. Don't like noticeable lines. I just like it to be messy. I'm all about messy. So another thing you can do, if you have some white left over, take some white on your, I wiped all my color off. So now I just have white on this little brush. You can absolutely just throw here and there, just some white streaks. Eventually it's just going to start moving into and blending in this stuff. But if it sits on tops in certain places, it looks really cool because it's messy. You know me, I love my mess. There. Okay, super messy. Love it. I love it. Here's the fun part. So we got some black, got some yellow on my brush. There's some green mixed in there. I don't care. Just going to take this black, get it on my big brush. Not really blobbing on there, but I'm going to tap in here, especially around the edges here. Just sort of tap it in. It's just so it's not neat. Actually focus on making it messier. but it's kind of like tapping in straight, just around the edges, because I want it to look fluffy, because these things have like little things that stick up. I don't know what you call them. I have no idea what you call them. So as long as it's not too straight, and then from there, you're going to fill all that in. And no rhyme or reason. I'm like, look at all the different colors that are coming off. I'm almost out of black here, so just really squishing it out of my brush. See what's left in there. And if you're getting extra little colors in there, kudos, because then you don't have to add them in. Look around. If it doesn't look round, this is how you make it round. Just take a straight on look at it, press it around till it does look round. That looks round to me now. I'm gonna take a little bit. Let me see. I got some of this, like, we didn't use green, so I'm not gonna use green. But I got this orangey red color that we were using in here. So I'm just gonna go around this circle and smudge it in. It's hardly noticeable, but on the half round, you can use straight yellow. Take a little bit of red, stick it in there. It's a messed up color. Oh, look, I got a little more orange in there. That's awesome. So just blobbing it in over top on the half round. Leave some black in there. So now this is sort of blobbed in and round, and it's a little black over there. Can you see that? So I've got my color coming in around here. Left it dark there. Leave it a little dark around the edge. Wipe all the color off, because if you don't see it really, really super dark in here, just put some more straight black in and around that way. Okay, let's dry that a bit, because I want to put some yellow on there. Okay, so there is that. Now I'm going to take angle brush, little round brush, doesn't matter. I'm going to just take straight yellow. Make sure I have quite a bit. And if you're using the angle brush, you're going to use that tip part there. Where am I here? Where can I see? So it's on an angle like that. So that highest tip is kind of what I'm going to be poking in with, and staying in this round bit here. So it's semicircular, which will make it look a little more 3D. We're just going to throw in, don't even be neat, you guys. But here, you can start doing this. So you get the gist of the half circleness that I'm talking about. Do you see it? And then only to about here. Leave a little space at the edge. So you can just randomly do this. Doesn't have to be a neat line. Don't make it neat, please. And it doesn't matter even if you do go neat, because you can just cover these up with black. So in here, just spot around, all randomly, nothing structured. If it looks too neat, mess it up. If you hate it, paint over it with black right now. And start again once you've dried it a little bit. And if you want, you can make these red spots. They don't have to be yellow. It's getting a little not very bright in here. I have a few bright ones. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's a painting, guys. So I'm just going to sign this, and I'm going to sign it in. I'm probably going to sign it in purple because I ran out of black. So maybe I can get purple and black together so I get a nice deep purple. Perhaps. A little water to it. Yeah, I ran myself out of black. Very good. I'm not wasting paint today. So that's your painting for today. I got one more, and I think I want to try palette knifing it. Okay. So flick you around again. Boop, boop. Oh, good. We're still running. I forgot to take it off that little. I've got a little square there that says stop. So I'll leave my cursor on there, and if I bang with my elbow, it shuts off, and it's halfway through the thing before I realize that you guys are not even listening anymore. So there you go. That is your sunflower. You can hang it this way. You can hang it this way. Figure which way you like it before you sign it, because now my name's upside down. So any way you want to hang it. If you had 4 canvases, oh, here's something cool. If you have 4 square canvases that you're doing this on, even the 4 rectangle ones, put them all together, draw that circle. So you have a canvas here, here, here. Draw the circle in all of them. Then you can make one giant sunflower and separate them. Like when you put them on the wall, you can space them like that far apart, and all the corners will meet, and you look like you have one giant sunflower. Just a thought. I think that will look really cool. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. Got one more this week, and I'm going to use palette knives. I have metal palette knives. You don't have to go buy these. Go to the dollar store. Get a pack that are assorted. You get like 7 or 8, all different kinds. Or just use a credit card, or a hard piece of plastic, or a paintbrush. It doesn't matter. I make paintbrush look like palette knives, so I might even do that. Okay, that is the end of the video today. See you later. Bye.